Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, your hub for everything physical media and entertainment. And guys, we are here for a collection update. It's been a few weeks since I've done one of these, but I've got a pretty tall stack of movies over here to go through. I've got some Black Friday pickups. I've got some review copies that were sent over to me from MVD. We've got Eureka. We've got Arrow Video stuff. I've got some pretty cool stuff from Anchor Bay. Yes, Anchor Bay is back doing physical media again. But look, before we get into it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We talk about physical media on this channel, guys. Blu-rays, 4Ks, owning the movies that you love, all that stuff there behind me every single day. So if you like that kind of stuff, that kind of content, you know, hit the subscribe button. Also hit the like button and comment down below, guys. If you have anything to say on any of these releases that I go through, this is just going to be a showcase video here today. I haven't actually, I don't think so anyway. I don't think I've watched anything in this stack yet. So it's possible I'll do reviews for some of this stuff as we go in the month of December. But I just want to go ahead and get through this, showcase it on the channel. I'll link all this stuff that was sent to me down below in the description. So if you want to get any of these copies, if you want to purchase any of these yourselves, I will have the Amazon links down below in the description. Well, let's start with a pretty cool release that I was sent from Paramount, and that is the Interstellar 10th Anniversary 4K gift set. So look at this thing, guys. This is kind of similar to the Titanic 4K release that came out back in late 2023. Now, there is a Pulp Fiction one that is coming at some point. As soon as I get that, I'll do an unboxing and everything like that. But Interstellar, look, it's been a while since I've seen this 4K. It's been a while since I've seen this movie. But from what I remember, like, it was a fantastic looking 4K. I'm actually looking forward to revisiting this. So it's possible I'll do like some kind of a review of this 4K, and there's a new special feature on here as well. But I just want to go ahead and unbox this thing and show you everything that's inside this. This is running, I think, about 60 bucks. I think it's like $59.99. So it's pretty pricey. It's pretty, you know, almost like boutique, you know, level pricing for this box set release. But I think it's cool that, you know, some of the studios are getting into some of these like premium editions. You know, some people don't like that. They don't like paying more money for, you know, this 4K, that 4K, whatever. But the thing is, you don't have to get this, guys. You don't have to get this. Like, this is for people that want nice, cool, like collector's editions. And yes, they're going to pay some top dollar to get them. So this is not a release for everybody, but it is a pretty cool edition that I'm going to get into here with you guys right now. Let's take the plastic off. I actually am kind of curious, you know, how all this is in here, because I forget how the Titanic was. I forget if it was like, if there was like a 4K case on the inside or anything like that. But I'm excited to get into this. This is nice, guys. Like, it really is kind of nice. Again, not for everybody, but if you like getting these kind of like premium boutique editions from the studios and some of these, you know, really cool movies, because Interstellar, guys, like, that's probably, at this point, I think it's my second favorite Nolan film. I called it my favorite before Oppenheimer came out, but I loved Oppenheimer, so I put that at number one. But Interstellar, I would put it honestly number two. Like, I like Christopher Nolan movies. Some movies of his I think are a little overrated. One of those being Inception. I've never been a massive fan of Inception. I like the Batman movies. I like the Prestige. You know, Tenet, I did not like that at all. Dunkirk, wasn't a huge fan. So he's kind of, I don't want to say hit or miss. Like, his movies are always like technically like great, but he's just not a filmmaker that I always gravitate towards. But Interstellar, I feel like, is just his most, I don't know, like emotional, like human story and journey. So I always enjoy this film on that level. But this is a really cool edition. Look at that, guys, up close. And then I'll show you the back right there. And that kind of shows you everything that's in this set. This is the 10-year anniversary. It notes that right there. And it says there's over 3 hours of new and legacy special features. So there's 3 hours of special features. And the one that's new is called The Future Is Now, a look back at Interstellar. So there you have, again, another look at the back right there. But let's take, I don't know if you can take this back piece off. I think you can. And there's stuff in this back piece, but this is what it looks like on the back right there. Sorry for the reflection, guys. You can see my camera stand and all that kind of stuff. But let's look at this, because you have patches in here, guys. These are patches. I didn't know this. I honestly didn't know like everything that was in this set. But let's take this off the card. on the back. And let's see what the best way is to open this without ruining anything. All right. And yeah, we'll take out this little slip piece right here. And it's got patches on it. Like, I don't even think I own any patches, like, at all. Like right now, but I remember when I was in Boy Scouts, like as a kid, like merit badges and stuff like that. Like those are the last patches that I remember like receiving. But this is kind of cool. Like this is kind of pretty cool. They've got some like, you know, space exploration, NASA style badges. So I think that's pretty awesome. I think that's pretty cool that they included that in here. Again, do you need this stuff? No, but it's a cool like collectible piece, guys. And at this point in physical media, that's like the name of the game. But you take it out of that little slip cover, and then you got the more like classic Interstellar, almost like poster look right there, the front and the back. I really need to revisit this movie. It's been such a long time, it feels like, since I've seen it. You open this up, you got a digital code on the inside. You've got, I took out the digital code, so let me show this to you. You got a note from Christopher Nolan. If you guys want to read that right there, if you can. Let me make it a little bit closer. So you got a note from Christopher Nolan. You got some cards and stuff in here. These are like little posters. Damn. You got little posters in here. There's more to this release than I anticipated. Look at that. That's the good poster. I like that poster. I think that's the cover of the 4K. Another poster. There's like 5 mini posters in here, guys. Again, like, why do you need 5 mini Interstellar posters? I don't have a good answer for that. It's just kind of cool, you know? And this last one right here. I don't think I've ever seen this one before. That's pretty cool. And then you also have a book on the inside as well. Storyboards, Miller's Planets. So, and then you got, you know, some storyboard in action on the inside of this. I'll kind of flip through it there real quick. And then, okay, so this flips open. So behind the notes by the director, this flips open and you have all the discs on the inside. So this is the 4K, and I imagine this is the same 4K. I don't know. I don't think that they... See, I heard that Christopher Nolan doesn't do like Dolby Vision or anything like that, so I don't think that's included here. But that's the 4K, and then you also have the Blu-ray of the film in here as well. And then you got a Blu-ray disc with all the bonus features, the special features here. So this is a cool release, guys. Again, like, do you need storyboards? Do you need 5 posters? Do you need, you know, like a lot of people like digital codes, right? Do you need patches? Do you need patches? Do you need this? Probably not, but some people like collecting this kind of cool stuff. So don't judge those people. There are people that want to get this, people that just love Interstellar. I think it's super underrated. I think it's a movie that when it came out, it was a little controversial amongst fans. I don't think everybody loved it when it came out. Like, I actually loved it the second I saw it. Like, I remember renting it back in 2014. But, yeah, it's a movie that I think time has been kinder to than some of the other Nolan films. And I do think it's one of his best films for sure. But this is a cool set. It's a very, very cool set. It's got some cool stuff in it. And, you know, for $60... You could spend your money on worse physical media releases for $60. That is a Christopher Nolan masterpiece with all kinds of cool extras in it. Now let's go ahead and jump into my Black Friday pickups, and then we'll get into my stuff from MBD. Like I said, I got a wide assortment of stuff from MBD. But we have White Christmas on 4K, and I'm lumping this into my Black Friday pickups because it's actually dropped $5 in price when Black Friday hit. So this is down to $20.39 right now. On Amazon. Again, I'll have all this stuff linked down below. But I held off on picking this one up. I really did want it on 4K. Like, I love White Christmas. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies. But I wasn't going to watch this on 4K in early November. Like, this to me is a very special Christmas film, and I have to watch this movie during like the December holiday season. So I held off on getting this one, and it actually dropped in price. So, you know, I benefited from holding off for sure. But really good slipcover right there. This is the 70th anniversary edition. And love the artwork right there. You flip it on the back. You got some cool artwork on the back. And you got all the special features. I'll zoom in. I don't know if they have any new special features here. I mean, some of these studios have been adding new stuff in, so there could be some new features. It's possible that I might review this in the month of December. It just depends on how I feel after I watch it. Because I don't know, like, let me know in the comment section below. Are you interested in a White Christmas review? Because I just don't feel like a ton of people are as interested in this movie as I am. Like, I just don't feel like the video would do as well. So let me know if you're interested in that in the comment section below. But, you know, really cool slipcover edition of White Christmas. You take it out of the slipcover and you have that more like classic White Christmas. I think this is the cover on the Blu-ray release, actually. And I think the VHS, because like we had the VHS back in the day. My parents loved this movie as well. But you flip it to the back, and it's pretty much the same stuff. You just have the casting list down below. You open it up, and you have a digital code, but you also have the Blu-ray and the 4K. So this is a Paramount release that they added both the Blu-ray and the 4K. Let me make sure. Yeah, the feature film is on Blu-ray. So very cool they included both, because I didn't have this on Blu-ray. Like, I never bought this on Blu-ray. Like, I've seen it, like, I think 3 or 4 times in the past few years. But I always just watch it on streaming. I don't know why. I think I was just kind of waiting for the 4K to get announced, so I never bought the Blu-ray. And I used to have it on DVD back in the day, but of course I sold all my DVDs like a number of years ago. And it was just one I never rebought. But I love White Christmas. I'm so happy it's home again in the collection on 4K UHD. Cannot wait to check it out because it's going to look absolutely fantastic. All right, I also got another classic Christmas film, but I have not seen this movie, but this is Holiday Inn. And this also has Bing Crosby in it, and it's got Fred Astaire. So I'm excited to check this one out. You know, I've never seen Holiday Inn. I've heard good things about it, so I picked this one up on 4K because it went down in price, I think, to $10.99. Little disappointed I did not get that slipcover, but I didn't buy it brand new. I think it came out last year, so that's what happens when you don't buy stuff brand new. But Holiday Inn on 4K, I'm looking forward to checking that one out this holiday season. A couple more pickups I got for Black Friday. I got Horizon, an American Saga. I always forget the title, but this is Chapter 1. Horizon American Saga, Chapter 1. This is the 4K release of this from Warner Brothers. So this was $12.99. And, you know, I didn't know this was going to come with a slipcover, so I was actually kind of excited when it came in with a slipcover. I watched this on HBO Max, and I really enjoyed it. I'm hoping that Kevin Costner gets to finish this quadrilogy of films, because I think there's supposed to be 4 parts of this. I know the second one's already done. I think it's supposed to debut on HBO Max, and I don't even know if it's going to theaters at this point. But he hasn't started on 3. So I hope he gets the chance, because I really enjoyed this. It was kind of just a large-scale epic Western film, so I am excited to check out part 2 and hopefully part 3 and 4 at some point. But had to add this one to the collection. Beautiful slipcover on that. That was $12.99. Pretty sure it's still $12.99 right now. Also went ahead and picked up Civil War on 4K. I saw this one in the theaters. I enjoyed it. It's not one of my favorite Alex Garland movies. I'd say of the ones he's directed, it's probably my least favorite. But it was a movie that I was interested enough in. Like, I want to watch this one again and see how I feel about it on the rewatch, because there's several things about the movie that I think are pretty damn great from a filmmaking perspective. I just wasn't totally into the characters and the story here. But Civil War was a very interesting film, and it was one that I certainly wanted to add to the collection and get on 4K. This was, I think, $16.99 to get this on 4K. So definitely cheaper than it had been. I think it came out at like $30 on 4K. Nice slipcover on that one as well. That's a Lionsgate release. And next up, this was not a Black Friday pickup. This was just something I saw randomly. I think it was like a month ago. I spotted this on Amazon. And that is Green Inferno. This is the Scream Factory edition. Now, this is an Eli Roth film, and I remember when this one came out, I was always kind of interested in it, but I just never checked it out. Now, I have not seen Cannibal Holocaust, and I know that this is kind of like a loose remake of that. But really nice slipcover on this. I was actually surprised that I still got the slipcover with this collector's Scream Factory edition. And again, this costs $8.99 is what I paid for this release. So for $8.99, sure, I'll add an Eli Roth film to the collection, 100%. But really cool looking release. I will check that one out at some point, and I was happy to get it at a low price point. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the stuff that I got from MVD. And I'm going to start off with a banger here, guys. I'm going to start off with a banger, but I'm not going to unbox it because I am going to be reviewing this one very soon on the channel. I just want you guys to know that I have it in my possession and the review is coming as soon as possible. Demolition Man on 4K from Arrow Video. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm so excited. I'm not going to take it out of the plastic yet. Not going to take it out of the plastic yet. In fact, by the time this video goes up, I might have already done like an unboxing, like short or something like that. But as of right now, I'm just now showing this one off, but the review is coming soon, guys. I will break this one down, do an unboxing, do a review on the 4K quality, the movie, everything, special features. We're going to dig into this because this is one of my all-time favorite movies. I love Demolition Man, and I'm so excited to have it in my possession, and I'm probably going to be watching this one tonight. So again, that review will be coming very soon. Now, these other two Arrow Video releases, I think, are the only two others that are coming out in the States. This is a very UK-heavy month for Arrow Video. I know they got The Great Escape coming. They got The Good, the Bad, and the Weird coming. Those are 4K box sets that are over in the UK. But I have The Last Video Store, which I'm very interested in watching this one. And I have The Addiction starring Lily Taylor. So I'm excited to watch this one as well. Let's go ahead and get into The Addiction. Now, this is a 4K release. And I think Arrow Video did a Blu-ray release of this back in the day. So again, I am looking forward to watching this because I feel like I've heard some good things about it. It's got Christopher Walken in it as well. It's directed by Abel Ferreira. And he's got a lot of movies that have come out on 4K this year. But this is a movie from 1995. So I have not seen The Addiction. Again, excited to check this one out. That's the front. That's the back. Nice artwork, though, on the slip for sure. It's possible I watch this and do a review for it, guys. It is possible. Open this up, and you do have a booklet on the inside for this movie. And you've also got the 4K disc as well, which is very cool. So yeah, The Addiction. Don't know too much about this movie at all, but I am interested in diving into that one. And we've also got The Last Video Store, which looks pretty damn cool. This is another one I'm pretty interested in checking out. Now, this is a movie from 2023, it looks like. So this is a pretty new film. And yeah, I'm kind of curious, like, if this just kind of capitalizes off of the, you know, the whole, like, nostalgic craze, going back to the 80s, the video store, like what exactly this movie kind of dives into. I don't know, but I'll check it out. The Last Video Store. This is a Blu-ray release right here of this film. Very nice slipcover. You got a Jason on the cover right there. You got a couple other cool images right there. A nice retro aesthetic to it. So I'll show the back. You guys can read the synopsis if you want to. You got all the special features and the specs down below. Go ahead and slip this out of the slipcover. You got the front of the case. You got the back of the case. We'll open it up. You got some pretty damn cool disc art right there, guys. Some pretty damn cool disc art. You also got a card here of Incubus. We know Incubus is coming on 4K from Arrow Video in January. You got a nice little booklet in here, and you got a poster. You got I imagine a double-sided poster of this. That's a pretty damn cool, gnarly poster right there. And that's the same newly commissioned artwork poster that you got right there. So yeah, this looks like a cool film. I don't know too much about it. It does have reversible artwork. That has some more cool artwork right there. You guys can make that out. Very cool. Let me put the booklet back in here. Let me put the card back in here. And look, guys, let's go ahead and dive into Anchor Bay. Anchor Bay has 3 new releases that are coming out this month. I think all of these are coming out in December, and MVD sent these over to me. So I am excited to check these out. Sorry, guys, I'm reorganizing stuff, so I go through these by label. But these are the 3 releases that Anchor Bay has come back with in the month of December. We have Crust, and this is a movie with Sean Whalen in it, who, of course, is from People Under the Stairs, but also he's in Twister as well, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. So yeah, Crust, I don't know too much about this one, but Anchor Bay put this one out. And Anchor Bay, of course, guys, look, if you don't know, like Anchor Bay was a huge player in the game back in the DVD era. They did all kinds of great like special collector's editions. Like they were really kind of the origin of what you see now from like Scream Factory and Vinegar Syndrome, as far as like the stuff they were putting out, the special collector's editions. I think even going back to the VHS days, like special features, like that wasn't even really heard of, like outside the Criterion Collection, which was still kind of niche at that time. But they really kind of took it to the mainstream. Their stuff was in Best Buy and Walmart. And Anchor Bay, like if you look, if you still have a DVD collection and you look at like the side of one of your DVDs, chances are one of them is Anchor Bay. So they were a huge label back in the day that did all kinds of stuff. Then they got bought out. I think Stars like bought them out. Like there's a lot of Anchor Bay Blu-rays that I have that have stars on the back. So there was something to do with them. Then I think Lionsgate like purchased them at one point, and they kind of went out of it. But these guys brought Anchor Bay back. They kind of bought the name and they brought Anchor Bay back. So now they're going to be putting out new releases under the Anchor Bay name, which actually is pretty cool. Now, are these the titles that they were putting out back in the day? Do they still have the rights to those titles? Probably not, but they're going to put out some cool releases to check out, some new stuff. Look, it's always cool when we have new labels, you know, to look into and, you know, check out some of the stuff that they're doing. So right here, guys, I'm trying to look at all these. This is Cursed. What is this? Cursed and Baja? Is that what that says? Cursed and Baja. So again, I don't know too much about this movie. This is from 2024. It looks like they're going to be tackling a lot of newer films, maybe. And then we've got Abrupto, which this one has a slipcover, and the other two do not have a slipcover. So let's dive into Abrupto real quick. And take this plastic off. This has got, I think this is like I'm pretty sure this is like a puppet movie, guys. I'm pretty sure this is like some kind of like a puppet movie. I don't think it's live action. I think it's some kind of like animated puppet film. So from what I've heard, like it's pretty damn gnarly. So it might be worth checking out. So they gave this one the slipcover treatment. And look at that artwork right there. Yeah, you see the puppets and everything. That's some pretty cool artwork. You look on the back, you got all the details on it. Bam. Now, I know they got some kind of like Texas Chainsaw Massacre Leatherface documentary coming at some point, but it looks like you got new interviews. You got an audio commentary with this one as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this one out for sure. Checking this one out, seeing what that one's all about, but that's Abrupto. And I'll be putting the prices and the release dates down there, guys. Somewhere I'll flash it across. Again, I'll also be linking all this stuff down below. And then you got Cursed and Baja. Again, I don't know too much about this, but that's the front. That's the back. We'll open this up. All right. Like I said, these are all newer films. I'm pretty sure. Let's open that up. You got some nice disc art right there. No reversible or anything like that. Then you got Crust with Sean Whalen. Looks like a pretty cool release. This is some thick plastic. This is hard to get into, guys. Some thick plastic. All right. I always throw so much trash on the ground. I still got more. All right, there's the front. There's the back. You got a host of new special features here. Commentary with director, star Sean Whalen. So Sean Whalen actually directed this film as well, which is pretty damn cool. Then you got Dorothy, 50 years later. What would Dorothy be like many years after Oz? So I don't know what the hell this movie is, guys. I don't know what it is. Crust. But that's the 3 releases from Anchor Bay. We've also got this 4K of The Block Island Sound. So I don't know anything about this movie, but this is a 4K of this. And this is a Synapse Film release. Got a slipcover and everything. So this might be one that I check out and I do a review for on the channel just to let you know what the picture quality here is like, because Synapse always does a great job of that. Nice glossy slipcover though. Very nice feeling glossy slipcover. And you got the synopsis, special features, some images right there. What year is this movie from? This is from 2020, so this is a pretty new movie. Let me know if you've heard of The Block Island Sound. That's a hell of a title, though. The Block Island Sound. All right. Front, back, open it up. You got the Synapse catalog on the inside. Then you got the 4K right there. Do you got a Blu-ray as well? No, you just have the 4K with this release. And you also have reversible cover art as well. So this seems like some kind of like stranded out to sea movie. You got boats and stuff. So I don't know, guys. Let me know if you've heard of this movie, if this one's worth being on my radar or not in the comment section below. This is pretty damn weird. We got the Toxic Crusaders, the series. So this is like an animated series based on the Toxic Avenger, which honestly sounds like too crazy to not like check it out. Like I feel like I have to pop this in and at least watch one episode just to see what this is like. But this is digitally restored and remastered Blu-ray, Trauma Team production. When is this from? I'm trying to see when. 1991, and this is 301 minutes. So I don't know how many episodes is here, but this came out in 1991. So I did enjoy the Toxic Avenger films. I really kind of did. So again, I might pop this in and watch like an episode or two just to see what this is like, because it looks pretty damn wild. The Toxic Avenger cartoon show. I'm pretty sure like everything in the 80s and 90s had a cartoon. Like everything. Like even Rambo had a cartoon. RoboCop had a cartoon. Like it's crazy. But you got 2 discs on the inside right there. So you don't have to worry about all the episodes being, pushed onto one disc. And this looks like it has special features, new introduction by Lloyd Kaufman, original Toxic Crusaders, and this is put out by Troma, guys. So pretty damn cool. Pretty cool that they did that, a Blu-ray release of that. I'm sure there's people that are happy about that for sure. Then we got an MVD Rewind collection release of Men of War with Dolph Lundgren. So yeah, I am looking forward to checking this one out at some point. I do like me some Dolph Lundgren. Lundgren, is that how you pronounce it, guys? I always say it wrong. People always tell me in the comment section I say it wrong. I know the heck Dolph Lundgren is. Okay, guys, I've been watching Rocky movies since I was like 10. I know. All right. I can't talk sometimes, guys. I don't know what you want me to say. Okay. All right. So remove the plastic. MVD Rewind, always cool releases, guys. I love the aesthetic of their packaging, that kind of retro aesthetic, almost like a video store aesthetic to their slipcovers. Always very cool. But you got the front and the back of that. You got some special features down there to dig into. Take it out of the slipcover. You got the front of the Blu-ray. You got the back of the Blu-ray. Open it up. You got the disc art right there. And you got a little mini poster. See? Interstellar is not the only release that can have mini posters. MVD Rewind. They do it too. Okay? They do it too. And you got some interior artwork as well, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I definitely want to check this one out. I like me some action films. This looks like Dolph trying to be Sylvester Stallone and do like a Rambo type film is honestly what it looks like. But I will check that one out at some point. And next up, we got 3 Eureka releases, guys. Oh my goodness. This first one is Horrible History right here. And this is 4 historical epics by Chang Chi. This includes the films Marco Polo, The Pirates, Boxer Rebellion, and 4 Riders. So, pretty cool stuff. If you like Asian cinema, I mean, Eureka is the label to get into, guys. Like, they are the label that takes care of Asian cinema. Like, they do a lot of this stuff. And this looks pretty damn cool. I mean, looking at the pictures on the back right there, guys, these do look pretty damn epic. They do look pretty damn epic. Take it out of the slipcover. You got different artwork on the inside. Bam. Open it up. This is a multi-disc set. So you have 2 films on the first Blu-ray disc. And you have 2 films on the second Blu-ray disc. And you also have a booklet on the inside. And it looks like you have some interior artwork as well. So very cool. But yeah, let me know if you're familiar with those films. And we also have Super Spies and Secret Lies. This is another multi-film set right here. To be honest, like this looks like Asian Austin Powers. Just like looking at the colors and the way that the font is. I'm sure I'm mischaracterizing these movies, but 3 undercover classics from Shaw Brothers. This is The Golden Buddha, Angel with Iron Fist, and The Singing Thief. So that's the front and that's the back. We'll open this up. 3 films in this set, guys. 3 films. So I imagine these aren't like super cheap. Again, I'm going to be putting the prices down there. But, you know, they're going to put multiple films in there. They're going to charge you a little bit for these. But bam, that's a film. Like, I like the colors on there. And then you got some of the movies, the different titles for the movies on both sides, which is cool. You got multiple discs right there. Bam. And then you also got this one on the back. So you got 2 movies on one disc, and then you got 1 movie on another disc. And then you got this little booklet right here. So very cool. Very cool, guys. The Golden Buddha, Super Spies, and Secret Lies. And lastly, we have The Sword. That's a simple title, guys. The Sword on Blu-ray from Eureka. Another Asian film. Take this out of the plastic. Show you the front. And I'll show you the back. Looks like you got a pretty good amount of special features there. Take it out of the slipcover. You got the front. You got the back. And we got some disc art right there. And you also have a booklet as well. So let me know if you've heard of or seen The Sword. But yeah, guys, look, I am so appreciative of all this new physical media that has joined the collection. Some good stuff. Some stuff from Eureka, MVD Rewind, Anchor Bay is back, guys. Also, Trauma, Synapse Films, Arrow Video, that Paramount Interstellar release. Some incredible physical media that's coming out right now, guys. Again, I will have this stuff linked down below in the description. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Turn on those bell notifications for all future videos. And follow me on all my social media accounts. Those links are down below in the description. And we'll see you next time.